Hello, hello. I'm Christy Casciolo with the Global Keto Connection, and it's time for Saturday Night Bites. So I was in another Facebook group the other day, and somebody posted that they went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and the wings that they had ordered, it was on Tuesday, because they were able to get a buy one, get one free. So if you guys don't know about that, sounds like a really good deal. Anyway, it made me start thinking about the wings that I used to get there, and I always got the garlic Parmesan traditional wings, which are really good, and then it made me start craving them, so I decided that Saturday Night Bites tonight is going to be garlic Parmesan wings. I'm going to go ahead and post the recipe by delish.com for you guys, but I'm doing it slightly different, and so I will let you know my method as we go. You can follow along if you want to make them my way, or you can make them the delish.com way, which will be posted above. So we're going to get started. And when I get my wings, they come in this package, and they are this big. So we have to cut these down before we bake them. But the first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 204 Celsius. So I've got that going. And then we're going to chop these. And I've chopped most of them for you, but in case you don't know how to chop them, I'm going to show you a couple. So let me bring you down here. So apparently we do not want this part. So we're going to cut that off. Which is, discard that because there's not really any meat on there. And then we have the rest, and we're gonna separate it right here. And then there we are. We have our little wing and the other part. And then I'll do it one more time so you can see. That off, pull that apart, and chop that. So there we go. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is take a bag. Now delish.com puts them in olive oil, rubs olive oil on them, but I am doing baking powder. So we are going to do a tablespoon of baking powder. We're going to put it in the bag. It's going to be like a shake and bake type method. I have a parchment lined sheet, which you can use that, or you can use a wrap that goes on there. But we've done them with the parchment paper, and it comes out really good. I'm just going to drop all those in there. And then I'm going to shake it until they're all coated. What this does is allows them to get crispy as we bake them. Okay, so now I'm just going to put them on, let me move this. I'm going to put them on the sheet. We are going to be baking these for 1 hour, but we're going to turn them every 20 minutes. And before we bake them for the final 20 minutes, we're going to coat them in the butter and garlic. So the recipe calls for, if you're gonna do 2 pounds of wings, then use a stick of butter and 4 garlic cloves and melt those together. That way the garlic flavors the butter more. And in the delish.com, they also add parsley, I believe, in their melted butter. And I think I'm just gonna do butter and garlic for today. Okay. So now we have our wings, and we're gonna put them in the oven for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, we're gonna turn them over and bake them for another 20 minutes. And in that second 20-minute time, we're gonna start to melt our butter and cloves of garlic that I've got right here. So I'm gonna go put these in the oven, and then I'll be back when it's time to flip them over. Okay, so it's just about 20 minutes. We're gonna flip them over. We're going to season them, and then they are going to bake for another 20 minutes. And during that time, we're going to melt our butter in our garlic, our minced garlic, and let that flavor and simmer until the second round of 20 minutes is done. So it should be beeping any minute, and then it's going to be time to flip, and that's what we will do next. It's time. Okay. So you can see what they are looking like. They look really good. We're going to flip them over. This is really simple. It is an hour of baking time, but absolutely well worth it. Okay, so we flipped them. I'm gonna go ahead and season them with a little pink salt and pepper. Very simple. Okay, and then it goes in for another 20 minutes. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes. I have been simmering my butter with garlic. It smells delicious. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. I'm gonna get my bowl, and I'm gonna put my chicken in there. And remember, we have 20 more minutes to go. Okay, I'm just going to toss these in the bowl. I'll show you guys what they look like after they are all in the bowl. They're already browned, looking really good. But we want them to get a little crispier with our butter sauce on there. So this is how they're looking. They look really good. So what we're gonna do, let me bring you down here, is we're now going to pour the butter garlic sauce over them. and get all that goodness in there. And then we're going to toss them with a clean pair of tongs. You don't want to use the tongs that you started out with because that was uncooked chicken. And now for the most part, this is cooked. So you want a clean pair of tongs. You don't want to get yourselves botulism. So here we are, coating those very nicely. And once they are all coated, then we are going to put them back in the oven and bake them for their last 20 minutes. So now I'm going to go back and put them in the oven and bake them for the last 20 minutes, and then you guys will be able to see the results. Okay, so after the final 20 minutes of our 1 hour baking time, I've taken the chicken wings out. This is what they look like. You can see how crispy they are. They look delicious, they smell delicious, but now I'm going to do some final touches. So I will bring you down here. I have this little brush I'm going to use, and I'm just going to brush on a little bit more butter so that when I add my Parmesan, it sticks. Just do this. These are so nice and crispy. They're going to be amazing. We love our wings nice and crispy. Okay. Not too much because you don't want to lose that crisp. So it's recommended, and I recommend it as well, that you use fresh grated Parmesan cheese. We didn't happen to have any today, so I'm just using what we had on hand. And I'm going to sprinkle that all on there. It's going to be nice and Parmesan-y. And there you go. Not too easy, little time consuming, but fairly simple. And there we are. We've got our garlic Parmesan chicken wings. I hope you guys try this, make this. It's absolutely delicious. If you do, post a pic on the page. We would love to see what you guys have made. And we're gonna put this, this video will be in the cooking section under the Hot Topics tab. It'll also be on our YouTube page. If you haven't already, go over to the Global Keto Connection YouTube page and click the little bell to subscribe. You'll be able to see every time we put on a video. And it's also super easy to find all the things that we've made going to the YouTube channel versus scrolling forever now that we've done so many under the cooking tab. But I hope you guys enjoy these. And stay tuned. Tomorrow, Sunday, look for Catherine and her Sunday surprises. And we will see you again on Tuesday when we make our pumpkin spice latte. So thank you very much. I hope you guys have a great day. And I'll see you soon. Bye.